It's actually so cold right now that I am having to wear a jumper, 2 t-shirts and another hoodie as well. I don't even know why. I'm pretty sure it's like 4 degrees in England right now. I've also seen quite a lot of fake Instagram accounts going around with me. If you want to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram is just FaZe Kay. If you want to follow that, that'd be greatly appreciated. I do post pictures and they're quite freaking. Yeah, you guys really seem to enjoy the stories in my recent videos, and I've actually got another story. It was after this event called Gfinity 2. It's an event in England, and basically it was what happened after the event. It was actually pretty hilarious, I find. It was just a story that came to my head earlier when I was waiting for a train. Obviously, you know, I get trains quite a lot if you have me on Snapchat, so I have to get trains to college and stuff every day. Well, not every day. I go to college 2 times or 3 times a week. And basically what happened is after this event, I think I went to a restaurant. I can't exactly remember who I was with. I'm pretty sure I was with Twin Sane, Jake and Liam, like Oakle Fish, Fearcrad, Zerka, and all like the UK YouTube lot. Some of them were going to the casino afterwards, and I should have actually listened, because Zerka, he told me, you know, he was like, no, go home, you'll regret it. And I just thought to myself, nah, you know what, I'm just gonna go. I just completely ignored his advice, which I wish I took, but I sort of don't, because then I wouldn't have this story to tell. I had like 100 quid to last me the night, and I had already lost. And then me and Benny were playing, and I actually managed to go back up to 60 on roulette, 60 quid. And then I just blew it. You know, I've always been the type of person, I just blow it when I gamble. What the fuck? Where was he? At this point, it was like 2 AM and I was still in this casino with Benny. You know, everyone was there, like, after the Gfinity event, everyone goes there. My last train I missed. The last train back to my house was at like 11 PM. And then the next train after that was at like 5 AM. So I left the casino at about 3. I was on the other side of London and there's no tube, so I had to walk from one side of London to the other. And then that's not even the worst bit. I got to the station, got on the train, and actually got to this station called East Croydon, where I waited for about an hour for the next train back home. And if I got on the right train, you know, I would have been home in about 15 minutes. You know, it being that late in the night, and me being me, I got onto the wrong train, and this train took me the completely wrong way. It was actually a staff train. So I'm sitting there asleep. Some guy wakes me up. He's like, "What are you doing on this train? This is a staff train. How did you even get on this train?" And I was like, I just got on East Croydon. Isn't this the East Grinstead train? And he was like, no, this is a staff train. So they stopped off at some weird place called like Tatham Corner just for me. So yeah, they stopped there just for me to get off. I had to wait another half an hour to get the train back to East Croydon. So I finally got back to East Croydon after, you know, wasting like another hour. And bearing in mind, it's getting up to like being light now. You know, I'm just tired. I've lost all my money at the casino. You know, I'm not in a good mood at all. So I get on this train at East Croydon, and I actually fall asleep on the train, and I wake up and I'm at the end of the line. Basically, I missed my stop, so I had to wait another 40 minutes to get a train back. At which point, you know, I'm pulling up into my station, and all the school kids are there getting off with me. You know, I'm just sitting there pissed off. You know, I've just wasted like 3 hours getting home. Could have been sleeping, when instead I've been like too tired, just been lazy, just falling asleep on the train. On the train back, I was actually like this. I was so tired, I was physically doing this on the train back, so I did not fall asleep. So if I'd fallen asleep again and woken up at like London Victoria, I would have actually. So yeah, basically I managed to get back. I was seeing all these school kids actually getting off. I was walking down the road and my brothers walked past me as they were going to school. They were like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I just got back home." So that was just one really long night. So hope you guys did enjoy this story, and I hope you guys do enjoy this clip. It was I'm going to try and find the face cam. At this point in time, I only have the voice reaction. It was my first attempt on TDM trick showing. And if you want to play with me, by the way, this is all of these people in my game are my fans. It's on my stream. Check out my stream in the description. I'm always streaming on mlg.tv/FaZe and /K. So come and check them out, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do leave a like, and if you do want stories, then please do tell me in the comments, because I am actually interested. And yeah, I'll see you later. Did I just hit that? Did I just hit that? No, I didn't just hit that, did I? I don't know. Oh my god, I just hit that first try. Look.
I got scared because...
What? It's like my third shot in like an hour. What?